Hey, I'm a little early because I'm probably gonna fall asleep soon. I don't know. I think I am. I know I can feel a nap coming on. It's not gonna be a full sleep, but I know if I doze off now, I'm gonna go to sleep before 1. So, wanted to see if anybody came on to talk about how their day was or anything. Um, so I came on like a half hour earlier, I think it is. So I might not be able to catch some people. Um, but let's see who comes through. Anyway, hi to everyone. Welcome in. If you watch the replay, hit that like button so I at least know that you're there watching it. Hi to all the silent viewers. I appreciate you listening. I hope one day you'll feel comfortable enough to chime in. Let me see. I know people probably usually have their alarm set for 1, so maybe nobody's going to come out. But at least they'll know I went on before I fell asleep. So you guys can tell me how you're doing. Um, Maybe in the comments. Maybe. We'll see. Dang, everybody's either knocked out or just too depressed to hop on. Or, like I said, wait until that 1 o'clock time, so maybe I should have waited till 1 o'clock. I'm tired. I only got a little bit of water left. What the heck? What if I just waited and been doing it early? Maybe I'll just delete this and put that I'm not going live because I'm tired. Because nobody's here. Oh, hey, Gina. I was about to say, though, I'm going to hop off here because nobody was coming on. I jumped on early because I started feeling like I was going to get sleepy. So I was like, if I fall asleep before 1, I'm not going to get on. So I tried to get on a little bit earlier. How'd your day go for the most part? I actually got some sleep, so I slept and woke up when my sister got here, which was in the afternoon. Girl, I'm so tired, my eyes are burning. Were you asleep? You should stay to sleep if you were asleep. That's what I was saying. I was gonna go. I know I was gonna go to sleep. It wasn't gonna be a full sleep. It was just gonna be a little nap. But I knew it would be enough to miss my live time. That's him. Yeah. If nobody else hops on, I'm probably in. Because I don't know what to talk about. Besides how today went. Today was. I still was sad. Still in a lot of pain. Sat up for a little bit with the family. But I didn't get any relief today, that's for sure. And now I'm just tired. My cousin texted me after that I called her, and so we were. Oh, wow. No wonder you're tired. How did Coco do today? I think I think I went to sleep around 9 or 10, and I actually stayed asleep till like 4 without waking up a million times. You saw that I sent you that your picture was still up? I put it in the comments. Was still up on the Gino channel. Oh, you're like, I'm leaving her ass outside. She ain't about to be making no Christmas presents for me this year. Not in the house. Now I feel bad for going on so early though, because I maybe could wait for one to at least say, hey, I'm too tired. Why did I do it? Yeah, no thank you, Andrew. Not tonight. Hmm. Oh, I didn't even know they had a chat today. I don't think I got the notification. Or if I did, I just thought it was a regular video. Okay. Now I gotta go back and check that chat. Yeah, today was like I said, I tried to make out what I could out for like 2 hours of the day. Make something out of it. And then I got a MAC, MAC lip liner and then a MAC lipstick from my sister. And my daughter got me, what is it called? Kimura? I don't know, some little book bag. And then Kimori little book bag. And then, some lotion. The lotion that I was preaching to you about, the Clinique lotion. I have some of those to last a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, they just probably were just so used to nothing. No, I didn't swatch any makeup today. The color lipstick my sister got me isn't one that I would usually wear, but I'm gonna see how it looks on my lips. It's a more neutral color. Well, the pencil, I picked the color of the pencil, and she picked the color of the lipstick. But I didn't swatch anything. I'm not gonna. I'm hoping to still do the. I don't care the snack video. I don't care if they're Christmas snacks. I don't care if Christmas is over. I'm still. When I get the energy to do that video, I'm still doing that video and showing the snacks and swatching the highlighter and stuff. I'm just not gonna play in any other videos past that point because it's like I gotta do that one. Especially to get this snack bag out of here. Oh, you noticed your belly drop? Yeah. That baby's ready. So, well, at least you'll probably be getting some good sleep. That's a good thing. Like I said, I don't feel like I'll be getting good sleep. I feel like I'm going to go to sleep for like a half hour and then be up for like 10 hours. So as I could tell, it just feels like a little nap. I hope this back thing will stop hurting soon where I could really feel like I got energy to do a little bit. She said she feels like it's going to be what happened this week. Hopefully, wait, this is her first child, right? Or did she have one before? I never thought I felt like I knew when my baby was coming. It was just like, oh, it's time? Okay. Like, I don't think I knew like a week ahead or whatever. I just knew like the night before. At least it's a winter baby, not a summer one. Oh, on the 8th. And she said this week. She might want it to happen this week. But that's not usually how it works. Yeah, people usually ready for the babies to come, but they usually wait the full length. Uh, mm. Yeah, he had a good time. They opened the presents before I was woke up, so that made me sad. My daughter didn't think I wanted to see him opening the presents or something. I don't know. So I didn't get to see him open anything, but I just went out there when he was playing with all the toys and stuff, so he was having fun. He got a little DJ set, a little baby DJ stand toy, so that was cute. Then he was wearing his little Christmas outfit. She took a little snippet video, but I just wish she would have known that I would want to be there. Yeah, it is cute. It got a little piano on it, speakers and all that stuff. So I'm sure he'll have fun with that. I'll be glad when he'll get the more advanced one set. I think you could. Well, that one sounded like it was recording, but we don't know if it really did. But when he gets older, he'll be able to get the more upgraded ones that have actual recordings and stuff. So he was a happy boy, though. I guess that's all Christmas is for. The children that don't have to worry about the life yet. Until you have to worry about paying some bills or keeping food in the house or anything like that. There was a few lives today. Hmm. Yeah, I saw that there was some after I came back in my room, but I didn't see that I didn't see like I didn't know that Tasha and them had one. I'm trying to look now. Oh yeah, they did go live. What the heck? I wonder why I didn't get alerted to that. We will blink now and we will be in the new year. I know. Then I'm not doing shit for the New Year's. And I know the New Year's is just going to be like I was talking about last night. The New Year's just going to be them reducing, taking stuff from Medicaid and Medicare, just making it even harder to get medicine or tests done or anything like that. Yeah, I probably would have too. I'm still wondering how she broke her hand though. Did the story ever come out? How she broke her hands? Because I haven't seen her say it. I thought she would give it up by now. It's like, why won't you tell us why? Yeah, me too. That's why I said I backed off a lot of lives, not for not because of any reason, but for the fact that I just started losing interest in socializing. My daughter cooked chicken parm. I couldn't attempt to cook anything with my back like this. I'm hoping she'll help me with the potato salad maybe tomorrow or something. And then I just had some chai tea with I used the Dunkin' Donut creamer, and it's sweet creamer, so it had like I didn't have to put any sugar in the tea, which was good because the Dunkin' Donut thing was sweet enough. So I skipped the sugar because I can't stand putting things and stuff. But that tasted good. The chai tea. I just heated some chicken Alfredo. Okay. And you ate your muffin? uh I know. I wish I would have just bought the dang cherry pie because I did feel like I wanted a dessert later and I didn't have it. But yeah, because we ate dinner at like 5 or something. So I know I'm gonna be hungry in a little bit, and that's why I'm not gonna be able to sleep through the night. I wish I could sleep through the night. Well, old college friend, like what kind of friend? Just a regular one? And were you happy to hear the text, or was it like, what do you want text? Like, what is this fool texting me about? Hey, Cherry, what are you doing, Cherry? I just pretty much got on to say, I'm not being on long tonight, but I just wanted people to check in if they wanted to before I got off. Meh. Now I have a drip of water left. I should ask you to bring the water in there. I just saw I didn't have no water. Why? I gotta bend down again with my back. I still can't leave today. Look, they're gone to the. If you know what I mean. We used to hang tough in college. They lost touch when he got married. Then years later, he reached out after he lost his wife. Oh, always platonic. Oh, okay. But he didn't. He wasn't talking to you while he was with his wife, though. Why that? I wonder. That was the end of my water. I'm hungry now, Cherry. That dinner was too early. That's why I don't like eating dinner that early unless you get seconds. It's not. It's not good. You get hungry later on. And all I got is pickles to eat later. Oh, and I still gotta send you for nephew's Christmas. Send you a Zelle. I'm gonna wait till like 1:15. If nobody comes on around that time, I'll be like, good night. I'm gonna try to sleep soon too. But like I said, I don't mind. It's just gonna be a nap and then me waking up. So that's why I was gonna get on early so I won't miss my whatever time. I stepped back out of respect for marriage because I never met her while they were dating. I didn't want to. Oh, you stepped back. Okay. I said nephew's gift, Tommy. Remember I told you I was going to give him a little bit of something, and I mean a little bit of something as Evaluate. Um, but yeah, I got what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, I was saying to Gina, oh yeah, so you guys think you guys are going to like stay friends, like connected? Or it just doesn't matter to you? Sheriff, no one comes in, the live's ending. You said your eyes were burning, you were so tired, Gina. And then Cherry said she's going to sleep too. Don't be trying that. I thought you were telling me you're trying to stay up too. Shoot. You guys know if the conversation was flowing, I wouldn't feel like going. But if everybody's trying to get off, then I don't know what to say. You guys give me my likes too. There's only two of them in likes in here, and one of them's mine. So somebody didn't like this. They didn't like this live, huh? Yeah. So she can't. She. Oh, so Gina was the one that didn't even like the live, and she's talking crap about it now. Ooh, Gina. I'm waiting for somebody new to chime in too. That's not a troll. Yeah, I don't even, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna fall asleep. I just didn't want to risk missing the live a little bit though, because now I'm hungry. I wish I had. I don't. I ran out of turkey. I should have got. I should get like a pound of turkey next time. Well, much we get a pound and not eat it. Did you? I didn't have to. No, I know about Roanoke. I didn't. I was telling Sweetums to look it up, but she didn't know about it. You just say some garlic butter Ritz. I had some marshmallows, but I want something savory. Yeah, you were supposed to, you and Sweetums, not me, because I'm the one that told you about it. You knew the name, but I already knew the history on it. That was funny how we got everything all confused. We were talking about, all of us were talking about different things. Oh, the jumbo marshmallows. Yeah. We were supposed to have hot chocolate, but I just had chai tea today, so I couldn't duck it in anything. Jamestown, Jonestown, yeah. What was Jamestown anyway? What did that turn out to be? I forgot. Was Jamestown the part of Virginia she was talking about? I think maybe that was it. Where they did the um settled that uh what's it called? They were able to settle. It wasn't a failed settle. It was they were able to colonize. It wasn't failed. The first time they were able to colonize. Look, my mouth is already getting stuck together. And you know if you're awake, Gina, if what I do get off, you got somewhere else to hop to, too. If you catch my drift. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't have any. So when I have a water in front of me, so I never look to see if I have backup after that. Cause I drink the big Polar spring water, the big ones. So I don't know why I don't check. I should have checked though. Now you don't know. You have a place. Oh yes. um yeah. So if I do hop off soon, oh well we'll know if in like 10 minutes if nobody hops on. I'll make this a short one. They got 10 minutes. Why won't this get off my computer? Oh, there we go. I didn't watch anything. either today. Yes, it has. See, that's what I'm saying. We need to just go to sleep. But yeah, I might not even. Oh, look, there goes some sweetums. Hey, sweetums. I was just saying, if nobody's gonna, uh, I think I came on pretty quick. Yeah, yeah, but your butt's not. Your butt's not saying nothing. We were trying to make it through this live, and everybody's like, "Well, nobody's coming out. We're about to go to sleep." How was your day, sweetums? The only way Sweetums has saved the live is if she actually watched some of that stuff, and I would be interested in what she thought about it. Other than that, oh my gosh, that's not good, Sweetums. That is not good. Wow, I think that's what a lot of people did. Oh, and then she didn't even look. She didn't even watch anything I suggested. I tried to I gave you stuff so you could have an eventful Christmas and learn something. And all you were like was like, nope, I'm just gonna sleep. So you slept the whole day away? I slept half of it away. I haven't said anything. My purple G is all over this chat. The nerve. What do you mean? I'm talking. What do you mean now? It is before that we were saying we couldn't even. You were going very slow with your responses. I was face down on my pillow drooling. Oh no. Okay, well, do I dare ask for the three emojis for everybody? Do we dare do the three emojis? Let's still do it. Three emojis about how the day went. Uh, my emojis were, um, the first one's here because when I woke up and I asked my daughter, did you wait for the gift opening? She was like, no, that made me cry because she didn't let me see him open up a gift, but nobody saw that. I cried in silence. And then my second one is my grandbaby tried to one up me today when I told him no, he's gonna stick his chest out and be like, rah, 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 rah. So I had to show him who was alpha up in here. And then the third one is laughing because once I went back in my room and saw how he did himself thinking he was gonna get grandma and he didn't, it was funny. So, but yeah, I had to make sure he knew who grandma was today. Um, so yeah, I went through all the motions. Uh, all Gina and Sweetums the same thing. I woke up stinking like the animal cages in the zoo. Oh no. I accidentally slipped out of yours. I hear you are. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Desi. No, that don't be rooting for him. I am the alpha. He will know that. There will be no next time where he will win. No matter how sweet and how much I love him, I will always be the alpha. It didn't make me that mad though, but I had to show him. And then my daughter's like, he's just a baby. He's just a baby. It's like he knows what he's doing. It doesn't matter if he's a baby or not. He knows what he's doing. It wasn't like I smacked him or something. I told him he can't do that. Yeah, he's still whistling. I wish I could see it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him do it. I just heard it through the house. Wait, where'd my chat go? We going to sleep, Chad? Good night. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a baby whistling. It sounds adult. He'll fake laugh and everything. Like, where does he get fake laughing from? He's so funny. Yeah, he whistles. He doesn't know how to do it like on command or anything, but he must do something that makes his mouth do that. And once he gets it started, he'll whistle for a few minutes. But it's definitely not on command. Like, you can't be like, oh, whistle. He won't know what you're talking about. I could have swore, Sweetums, you were going to watch one of the things today. You were like, nope. Did you eat anything at least? Did I ask you that? Um, I found the witch hunt show on National Geographic. Oh, okay. All right, I'll look into that. Yeah, and whistles, yeah. N- How, how tied the Walker hand, Tina. Cold blooded. He would probably do it too. You're deep in this. I was like, she's gonna get up and have something to watch and be excited. She's all against that. So you didn't eat anything? You gotta eat. Oh, no type of sweet something. We gotta do better next year, you guys. I gotta try to have you guys prepare your stuff like a week ahead of time just so you can have a little moment. Because I know it's hard. And, you know, I know you said spreading Christmas cheer. I know I'm not the person to do that either. Like I said, I woke up and cried. Not for a good reason. So it wasn't, I mean, I wasn't even going to leave my room. I was just so mad. Then, of course, my daughter's a little bulldog, so she comes in here. Wait, you better come out here, blah, blah. I'm like, ah, shut up. Like, I'll go out there. That was so there was a push for me to even do the Christmas stuff. So, yeah. Mm, what, for the suckiest Christmas dinner? Yeah, that wins. That's why I said next year, if we're still doing this, if I'm still um doing this, we got to do it better. At least it started. I started crying and ended laughing. Yeah, My feelers still feel a little hurt though that she didn't. Why didn't she think I would need to be there and part of the gift opening? Yeah, Gina. I know. That's what I said. So she got number one. You got You got second place. But I feel bad. I mean, chicken parm was something. It's a dinner or whatever. I still would have liked like some type of sweet something baked or whatever. Yeah. Well, that's why I said, am I wrong? Am I the one that's wrong for? But I don't think so. I just had my daughter made chicken parm for dinner, so we had some chicken parm. I couldn't make anything, so kind of sucks. So I wanted to make the potato salad and at least potato salad and cornbread or something. But since she was just making the dinner, she already had enough on her plate, and she made just the chicken parm, which she makes it, from scratch, like it's not just frozen chicken or something. So besides the sauce, well, the noodles are from a box, but I'm just saying some people buy chicken parm already made or whatever. The chicken part. So I get my crying out of the way at midnight. Then that's why I was 90 minutes late yesterday. Oh, I didn't know I would cry. I just cried because the gifts. I didn't get to see him open up the gifts. Oh, okay. No, she's not right for that one. She ain't right. She'll know it next year though if we're still in the house. I'm like, I would have just wanted one gift. I don't mean you could open up all the rest. It could have been one. Next year, I'm just gonna make sure I have my gifts for him wrapped near me. That's what I'll do. I cried into my ramen and went back to sleep. Oh, that's not good. Mm. Next year will be better. We'll have more coping mechanisms in place. Yeah, it was his first one. It makes me sad. Yeah, we all survived. Hooray! It feels so great. Yeah, Sweetums. It's not all good. You shouldn't have to hurt like that. You should have had more than half a thing of ramen. You guys let me know. It's up to you. If you guys want to stay on here, then I gotta just push mute so I can grab this water. Or, do you feel like you're too drained and you just want to go? Then we'll just end it. Let me know. Yes, the day is over. I will be sad again on New Year's Eve. My mom loved walking. I know you said that. Oh, New Year's Eve, I'm going to sample all. Oh no, you guys. Oh gosh. Your job's not over yet. There's still New Year's Eve this year. Yeah, I get sad on New Year's Eve too. Last year on New Year's Eve, it was when I had to take. Oh no. Ew, that's not good. And then everybody's celebrating with fireworks and stuff. I know. With my dad, it was July 4th. All right, so Gina says, "Fuck you. I don't need you." What about you, Sweetums? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't believe you even had a common. Yeah. Don't be laughing, Gina. I don't appreciate that. See, so. But Gina wants to go, so I guess you guys might like that other being in the chat with other people instead of just you guys. I could understand. So, Williams, are you gonna hop over there and be there, or are you just gonna not do anything? Mm, what? Oh yeah. Oh. Now I want to see who it is. Oh. All right, you guys, hold on before you do this. I'm gonna grab the water, okay? I'm just gonna press mute. So, entertain if somebody else comes jumps in uh this live. I'll be right back. Okay, but I'll still be right back. Hold on. I'm back. Ooh, that hurt my back so bad getting this damn water. Let's see what you guys. Oh, uh, oh, my back. Mm. I was just going reading back a little bit. Thank you. Did you already say what you were going to do before I left? You already wrote it out? Why is that hidden? So you've seen the movie? Well, I wonder why that was hidden. What kind of stuff? She can't ask if somebody saw a movie? Wait, did Gina say? What did you say, Gina? What did you say? Well, you're the only one that's not a mod right now, so yeah. But yeah, it's off the stupidest things. Were you gonna write something, Gina, before? Or no? Before I said I was going? And I don't got this on all chat either. So maybe I missed something. No, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, they're hiding the innocent stuff. Oh yeah. I thought Gina said she was gonna write something though. Um oh, what was I saying? I saw what you said to look for and stuff. But I don't know if me saying anything about it will make it obvious, so I don't know. What movie? Oh, just in general? You're talking about in general? Oh, yeah. That's what I thought if I know what you guys are talking about. Yeah. It's always gonna be like that, unfortunately. No. Nope. Yeah. Dang, I cannot believe how bad my back hurts. Where I felt like just to bend down to get something is crazy. That's what I'm talking about, girl. There are some people in life that feel they know every single thing, so I don't think they know the annoyance of it all. Yeah, yeah. What Gina said. What Gina just said. That's what, it's like I can't say much. I'm like, yeah, yeah, That's the kind of hard part. No, it wasn't. I think people get intimidated when more people become common and liked. That's why, for me, a big part of it is I back off. It's just like I'm not. I don't think it's because I don't need to be playing their games or up in ranks and all that crap. So when people try to go so hard for it, I'm like, you can have it. I don't want it. I'm just here trying to chill. Today, this is the first time I saw my sister since she was getting scratched up by something. So she was like, "Oh, look at my arm; it's not scratched up anymore." And all you hear is a hissing roar, or like a hissing, uh, just a real crazy hiss or whatever. And we both heard it at the same time. And I'm like, "Girl, don't be bringing." I was like, "Don't be bringing that shit over here." I had to make her some crystals and to go home with, and I put crystals in the area that happened in just when we heard it. Like, I'm not playing. When there are things out there that are just bad that work against you when you're doing good in life for sure. And it's pretty making it pretty noticeable. Heck yeah, she is. Yep. So hopefully my little crystal bag helps her. She gotta get rid of whatever that thing is. That's why I always keep crystals like around me. I always have a whole bunch of crystals surrounding me because I feel like my energy, like the fighting spiritual world energy, I have a lot of. So I feel like it helps absorb in the crystals. No, no, Gina, that junk was a roar hissing. It was so weird. I think, I think it was because we have a fucking in my family, um, like my a set of my grandparents, they were heavy into shit and that we didn't have nothing to do with, and I think it just trickles down in the bloodline. Even though we didn't profit off of anything, we didn't get shit from it. You just get the evilness that gets passed down, I guess. So when anything's going like if she feels like she's doing a little okay or something progressing a little bit in life, I think it just comes in to not to try to sabotage everything. Like, oh, you think you feel a little good at being so because she's been feeling horrible these last couple of years, so it's like, oh, you think you're feeling a little good? Well, I'm going to make sure that you don't. So, well, the Winchester house was more like she believed it just because, hers was more, I think, of a paranoia because, yes, she said she heard ghosts or whatever, but her to keep on building and building and building, I think hers was a lot of paranoia too. So a combination of that. Um, I don't know if they did or not. I just know that I don't. I know that there was something at play that wasn't just normal. That's all. And that it just comes down in our line because we're close to that bloodline, and it sucks. I think people that profit off of stuff like that, I think their whole bloodline gets fucked up from it. So I wouldn't call it like laying roots exactly, but just know if your fucking grandparents or parents or their parents did something, just know that it goes down in the damn blood because they get to profit off of it. So I'd never try to look in too closely at what they were doing. I just know it was shit that they shouldn't have been doing, believing in and stuff. And I didn't find out till after they passed, but still, I'm like, dang, we didn't profit off that. Why we gotta have a torturous life? So yeah, I just think it's something with her. I think she feels like she's doing a little bit better, and I think it's like, here, take this. You're not gonna do better. So Sweden says, "What's laying down roots?" That could mean so many different things. I don't know if there's an official. Um, yeah, it's like that. Gina, you can't even talk. I felt your shit, and we didn't even meet. So maybe you'll feel my shit one day. But yeah, and I don't think everybody gets. It doesn't affect everybody, but it does affect the people that care more for sure. And that's the thing. My daughter was saying when I told her because I gave her crystals and I said put it in the area that we just heard this in, because she didn't hear it. So and I was like, you need to, cleanse the area. So she goes, that's your stuff, not my stuff. Like I brought it in or something. First of all, I didn't bring it in, and then when you hear something, you should want to cleanse it too. Not just have me do it. But she's like, that's it. I didn't bring nothing in here. I'm doing a cross that says you're not alone if you have demons. Hey, we all have them. Maybe you guys don't hear yours. The fucking TV. We're fucking Snoopy. The Snoopy jazz was on. And I don't think it came from the sound of the TV. I just think it was in that area. So we're just listening to Snoopy's all jazz, all innocent, and then you just hear a shh. And it was like, what the hell? And it was a long one, too. It didn't make any sense at all. And like I said, we didn't say it. We heard it and looked at each other. It wasn't like we were like, she didn't say, listen, hear that. We heard it together, looked at each other, and was like, oh shit. And it was right when she said, look, the scratches on my arm are gone. They just itch. And then that happened. So, but that's the thing. You don't get, yeah, we said, oh shit, and all that. So we said, oh shit. That's what we said. We said, oh shit, and sort of laughed like, I can't believe we just heard that, but not laugh in a way where it's like, oh, that's funny. We knew it wasn't funny. So I just knew, you can't get what I don't know. She was just sitting, talking to me before I went on one of the lives these times, and she felt burning or whatever. And I didn't ask her, oh, what's burning you or what. And then like when she got on live and said she got scratches, she sent me pictures. So she was just sitting there and just felt burning on her arms, and there were the scratches. Get the ruler. But yeah, it's nothing that I'm not like, ooh, I'm terrified. I just know how to set up certain boundaries for protection, with crystals and everything, and just my spirit itself. So, do I like these things? No, but can I prepare myself and fight against them? Yeah, where they won't fuck with me like that. I'm way better at the spiritual scary stuff than humans. I'll tell you that much. I don't know how to get rid of a fucking human besides leaving the city. Shit. My spiritual shit, I pretty much got that unlocked. Yeah, I get some scary moments, but I know that stuff isn't gonna stay around me. So, much rather fight a demon than a human these days. Because when the human is a demon, that's worse. That happened to my big sister. We used to play Ouija board. I still can't believe we used to play our aunt found one. Toys R Us. One spirit really hated my sister, and the next day my sister had 3 claws scratched on her shoulder. Yeah, yep. It does happen. That's why I said I had to clear my area. I don't need it hanging around here. Electronical stuff will mess up. There's a lot of stuff that happens. Alexa, purchase holy water. But you don't. That's why I say you don't really need things like that. And you guys still kept playing after that. Oh my gosh, no way. That's why I say I don't play to tempt fate. You know what I mean? Um, I'm sure people say, oh, cause you read rooms and you read tarot. Maybe some people don't protect themselves in those when they're doing that, but I sure do. And the only time I ever felt something bad from tarot thing is when I had somebody else read for me, and I knew during the reading something was with them, and I think that shit got to me. That's about all. It wasn't like this to read in general. I think it ended when my siblings went fully extreme and drew Oh heck no! Drew Pentagon had candles, and they broke the board after that. But they never told me what happened. Something had to happen. Something scared them for sure if they broke the board. Oh, Gina. She used to remember the innocent times. Hey, that's the thing. People could unmask here. Your butt needs to too. Yeah, that's why I do nighttime because I feel like daytime I'm more it's just I don't know. I don't know it's just harder for me, especially video too because I'm in pain, so I'm trying to pretend like I'm not in pain and get the videos done and whatever. So I just like things this way. Nighttime, everything comes out. I've always been that way. The others will never know. Yeah. That's why nobody ever sits up late. Well, I haven't had nobody sit up late with me. So when you guys do it, I was like, oh, now I can talk my nighttime stuff. Yeah. Well, believe me, there'll never be so many people on this slow ass channel. YouTube will never give this channel the light of day or whatever they call it. They'll never shine anything on this channel. So we're safe with that. It's such a square. I don't know, chairs. I'm such a square. A straight lame. Well, yeah, yeah. If you took your mask off, there's something there too. Cause she covers everything up with jokes, though. We can't get the stuff that maybe needs to come out and help her out. Am I right? Am I wrong? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. See now, Gina, if you would have just went over there, you would have had nobody to talk to, because he ain't saying no. And you were trying to get me off here. You would have been like, oh, I should have told Eminem to stay. Have you guys seen the? Oh, I know, Sweetums, it's a lot. Oh yeah, that's true, Gina. But you have too. I know ours was, through life, but you still been through it. Dang it, I forgot the question I was just about to ask you. Damn it, I knew I should have just said it out loud. Yeah. Dang, what was I about to ask you, Gina? Did you hear me start off with it? It's- Ours is just a different flavor of shit, yeah. But on your end, Sweetums, do you feel like your parents were like good parents to you at least? I don't know if you, because I know Gina said she had good parents at least. My parents were too, um, my parents were too mentally ill to be good parents. I left it up to you. Just admit it. I'm not enough. Just kidding. See, your parents were excellent too. See, I don't have that. I have the very neglected, um, deprived, starved, loved everything type of life. Yeah, that wasn't my parents. And that's why I said I still love them to death and I still took care of them, but as far as my childhood and stuff, no, none of it, there wasn't no type of support. Like I did more for them than they did for me, for sure. But like I said, because that doesn't change my love. Like if I have to take care of somebody, I still have to take care of somebody. If I'm loving, I know some people I'm sure are like, oh, I get the chance to treat you like you treated me. No, I would have never done that to anybody. You're very loving and supportive, yeah. I couldn't imagine having all this and also feeling loved, starved, and having food insecurity. Yeah, that's why I said it's been since birth that life has done me wrong. Shoot, my mom didn't even have no health things. My mom didn't know she was having twins or nothing. She didn't see a doctor, basically. She only saw a doctor to find out she was pregnant. And then she just did the 9 months, went into labor, and found out that like the day before that she was having twins, that she was having twins. Well, I'm glad you guys got that. I don't know what that feels like. Yeah. I think people are shocked when I talk about my parents because I do always talk about them in a good way because they were my parents. But if I want to talk about how stuff should have been done and what we didn't have to suffer with, I just never held it against them though. But it was definitely uh hell. My dumbass wants to just about ask if you and your brother were. Are there? I don't think there are. I don't think that's a thing. But no, no. I think my brother looked similar to other siblings than me and him did, or him and I, whatever the saying is. Whistle. You're not supposed to whistle at night. What was it like having a twin? A lot of it was very. We were very annoyed with each other a lot of the times because when you like grow up in an environment where there's not many things, you don't want to share things. So, you know, it's like we've always wanted our own birthday or whatever and stuff like that. And other than that, it just was like regular besides when we were fighting over our birthday or something. Oh yeah, we had that. I always especially when we were down or something, I would always know when he was down and to sit around him and just sit with him or whatever. But if I was down and I was listening to sad music or something, he used to go in my room and take my radio from me. So I wanted he thought it would be helping me, but that didn't help, stuff like that. So or when he would leave the house and we didn't have a phone or something, my mom's like, "Oh, something happened to him." I'm like, "No, he's just at his friend's house." Stuff like that. And then with the day when he passed, we didn't find out until like at midnight when it happened in the morning. And that morning, I don't know what I wrote down, but I wrote down like I feel dead or something like that. And uh then I got a call at midnight about it. And I'm like, I knew when this shit happened. I felt when it happened. Yeah, he was a little taller than me. I think he was around probably 6'4". It does go, definitely. That's what I say. It's not only a person just passing away. It's more than just part of you passing. I mean, it's literally part of you passing away. You had a connection, you know, and you never like. I never felt like I was like I never felt like I was one person. I was, you know what I mean. It didn't feel like I was just one person. So it's hard to explain. I think some twins say they don't feel it though. But I think when you feel that connection really never goes away. So, William says we have different types of communication. But yeah, it would have been nice to see how he aged and stuff like that. I don't know. One day I probably, if I ever have the money, I'm probably gonna pay somebody to do a portrait of him, like age to my age. You know how they do? They can do that AI stuff. But I would want it more in portrait style, not just like an AI doing it. Yeah. Right now, you're supposed to, when one of us will say something silly. Was it silly or dry, Gina? Because sometimes you can be a little dry. My brother watched me be born and I watched him pass. Oh, boy. Yeah. How life circles. They say the circle of life, but not when it has all those attachments to it. Shouldn't go that way for sure. So did you guys end up getting what's it called? Anybody end up getting what's it called? Cash App yet? Everybody's saying no, don't get it. I think Gina still has not have it so far. Want to at least try to do the giveaway by New Year's Eve. So Sweden says Cash App. You're probably the only one. Everybody else said no last time. You said Wingstop. That Wingstop probably be so much money. I don't know. If they give me I'll be so mad if I get Wingstop jacked up. They said it's like 40, I think 45 minutes away too. I know that's what I was telling them, Sweetums. I was too late calling him back. I called him today and said, hey. Robert's response, hey. You need to get it, Gina. You're gonna miss out. Sweetum's probably gonna win because nobody else is gonna have a Cash App. Like I said, the basic thing you could do for it is turn off, turn off the, turn off that somebody could request money from you. So basically, nobody could request money from you. You can only be sent it, and then if somebody randomly sends you money and asks for it back, don't do it. That doesn't make any sense at all. So those are the only two things you gotta follow, and you'll be fine. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Yeah, hopefully I'll be ready soon. Because I definitely want to do a few videos like where I'm on here. So I'm telling you, I feel like people think, I'm a punk or something and I just don't show up. I gotta be showing up so they know I'm still alpha in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So these, I know, like I said, I'm glad I could do them every night, but I gotta show some people what's up. It is scary, but do you ever want to win a giveaway where you got a little bit of change in your pocket that you didn't have? You know, maybe you could buy some Clinique lotion with it. But I know you were probably thinking blah blah Gina when I was talking about the lotion and stuff. But I'm just saying, the Clinique one thing you're just gonna be using one thing on your face instead of three or four. So if you want a condensed, something condensed, to skincare because a lot of people they fall out of skincare because they have 1,000 steps in place. So I was just shrinking the steps. You have beta cock energy. They blocked that. Um, shoot, I wish I had to. First of all, I tell you, I had to acknowledge the fact that that was a big thing with me. I wish I had not acknowledged it way earlier in life, but yeah, it is. Um, yeah, you should. Oh, hi, hey Jesse. Oh man, I forgot to even do the Instagram tonight. Um, oh, she said she got. That's why they took it out. 'Cause she said it was cuck energy. Is that what Sweetums said? Oh, she did say that. Sweetums, you said you got cuck energy. No, Sweetums. No, you can't do that. I didn't know that. Oh shoot. No, I had to really know where I stood and how I was, and my sister was like, "You didn't know that the whole time?" And I said, "No, I didn't know that was my problem, but it is a big problem, and that's why I don't get along with a lot of people in general cuz women out try to punk you in certain ways and men try to punk you in certain ways. And once you know that that's what you were fighting for in the first place, you get better at acknowledging it. And believe me, your fights are way less because you're not, I never got punked. Nobody took my alpha shit from me. After after I didn't let people run over me, it was like, this is why I was uncomfortable to a certain extent because I always had that alpha just sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you letting this person run over you? What do they got that you don't got? Like, shoot. Then Alpha Foley came out, and after that, it was like nobody could touch it. Nope. Uh oh, you went to bed at 7. I was tired, and I got in here at 12:30, thinking I was just gonna say bye, but then I got hungry, and then more people came on, and I just stayed up. It feels nice. It feels nice in a certain way, but there is an anger that comes with it that isn't good to have. But what could I do? It's always been there. Gina, can I introduce you to my? No, you can't. Not the Z-Quil. I'm surprised they put the sleeping aid back in Z-Quil. They had it out for a while. I guess they were like, you can't call it Z-Quil then if you take the sleeping aid out. So I put it back in. But yeah, I noticed a few things. Like I said, even my grandbaby doing that, he knew. Like when he was saying no to his mom, and I was like, "Don't you say no to your mom like that." His no to his mom was very low, very no. He turned to me because he knew. Like I said, he puffed out his chest, and he made this dramatic gesture with his arm, and he goes, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." That's what he sounded like too. Rah, 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 rah. And I was like, "Yeah, this boy thinks he's yelling at me. He don't even know how to form words yet, but he thinks he's yelling at me." I was like, "Boy, you better sit your butt down," and he shut it up. Shoot. He thought he could rah rah rah. You better rah 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 somewhere else. And then my dad was like, "He's just a baby. Don't listen." I was like, "Yeah, you do listen. You don't try to go to grandma that way. He's only 9 months." Come on, some rah 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 rah. Like the whole gesture thing got me. Like that really got me. Um, we started at 6 a.m. and it was so oh go 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 yeah. If they take the sleeping aid, yeah, but they did for a while. It was out of there for a couple of years, I think. Yeah, he's 9 months and he thinks he's about 5 right now. I used to take Z-Cool every night, then I switched to melatonin. Oh, I was like, Z-Cool is good. It's good when I got a cold, but that's about it. That's what you have to do. You have to set your boundaries early. There's no way if I let him yell at me, especially when I told him don't no for his mom, because she was telling him not to go somewhere and he already was telling her off, and then is he going to turn to me and tell me off? Heck no. And like I said, even after that, I made sure he knew. I was like, Grandma loves you, but you can't do that, So it wasn't like I just was like, oh, you sit down and just left him like that. I made sure we were okay, past that point. That is no, it's not super cute. Not when he's trying to one up me. Not that. Anything else he does is cute, but he can't be trying to raw at me. Talking about some rah 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 rah. Like who does he see yell like that? Shoot. He gotta know. If he's that sassy at 9 months, I want to see him during this terrible twos. Really? He's not gonna be that way towards me? Shoot. That's the point. He knows if I let him do that, he would just turn into something, always yelling at me. Who cares if it was Christmas? I don't care what day it was. I don't care if it was his birthday. He better not ever come at me like that. That was an intense standoff there, and he lost. And like I said, he didn't take it all like he didn't go pouting away. He just instantly started playing with his toys. He knew he just couldn't get grandma. That's all. If he would have powdered or something, then I would be like, oh, okay. But no, we just had our standoff and it was over. I used to tell my nephew that I couldn't control what he did in his house. But here, it's a different thing. That's why I said so. When you're speaking to grandma, you're gonna know. You want to speak to your mom like that, and she wants to yell at me because I spoke to you like that. Well, then she could get yelled at. I'm not gonna get yelled at, and I had to make sure to tell her no too. Shoot. So yeah, the terrible twos are gonna be something because he's really like he's at the terrible twos. He just can't form many words. He's starting to talk a little though. Oh, I'm not opposite. My sister had the rules, but when her kids came to my house, see, no, I always had even when I was always watching my nephews and nieces and stuff like that, they knew not to play with me. So that's not, you can't do that. But like I said, if it would have been him feeling bad afterwards instead of us just realizing you can't one up me, I would have definitely made sure he felt better. But he just went along, played. And then when he looked at me again, I said, "Yeah, Grandma loves you," and he gave me a smile. So he's fine. He just had to learn that Grandma don't play that. I'm the fun one. I refuse to be anything else. Yeah, and he could have fun too. He just when it comes to where you shouldn't be, you should be listening to no's. He's gonna listen to my no's. Oh, we had chicken parm. My daughter made it because I still can't do anything. I wish there were leftovers. But yeah, I became an alpha way later in life. I wish I would have in my 20s because I would have not put up with a lot of stupid men. Well, not a lot of stupid men. It was only one that I did a lot of stupid things with because he was stupid. Don't put it that way. You can't. Nope, not at all. It still feels very horrible. That's why I'm scared because it's not going away at all. I just bent down to get water not too long ago. I'm like, oh, my whole spine is messed up. No, sweetums. Not at all. Not one bit. That's why I said that's what makes everything so much more funny to me. You're really trying to figure out, like, how is this possible? I have no idea. But like I said, there's some funny factors to it that would make you understand a little bit more. But that's giving away too much. No, I didn't have scoliosis as a kid, but later on in life, I developed it in my lower back. I never had my whole spine hurting like it does. I've only had like where the sciatica in my lower back, so my whole spine hurting is something new. I got nothing to say, but damn. I wish I could tell the whole story, but like I said, uh, is it buffering for you guys? Is it messing up? My computer buffered for a little bit, so let me know if I'm clear with my if there's not, I guess you can hear me. It's not messed up. Yeah, I know you told me about the ablation. I might have to look into that, even though that sounds so scary. But I might have to look into that. It's not buffering. Okay, good. So it's just my computer, I guess. But yeah, I think I'll be able to tell the whole story maybe one day when I know that. Well, I don't know when I'll know if somebody listens back or whatever. Hey, Merry late Christmas. What did you make? I know you made a lot of stuff for dinner. It's outpatient. That'll make it less scary. they throw they throw a lot of people out after outpatient that shouldn't be. Like when they do the tonsils, I think everybody should spend overnight when they remove your tonsils. I think everything almost, but uh, yeah, I had a cervical ablation. I think that should have been overnight too. So they could say same day. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be in the hospital. I have severe sciatica on my left and lower back from broken tailbone. And see, that's where my pain is. My pain is from my tailbone all the way up my back. So, I just think it's probably my arthritis because I had to watch the baby more than usual last week because he was sick. I think just all the up and down with him and playing with him and stuff messed me up. So I'm just hoping it's not a long term thing. I hope it will lessen now that I don't have to hold him so much. I heard getting your tonsils out as an adult, it's horrible. I got my tonsils out as an adult and I couldn't use the pain medicine they gave me because it made me too sick. So I had to do it without pain medicine and it was horrible. I felt like my tongue was just running a race and tired from a race. That's what it felt like. I remember the feeling. It just felt like my tongue had been like running a race all day and it just was so worn out, but it kept on running type of thing. So you know how much pain and exhaustion comes from that? Oh, it was horrible. I guess where do I start? I made roast brisket, ham, turkey, macaroni, and cheese, beans and rice, pulled pork, cornbread, collard greens, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Dang. Well, some of that sounds good. Like the roast brisket, turkey, macaroni. I don't know about the roast pork and the pumpkin stuff, but a lot of that sounds good. You hurt your back watching him and you growled at it, and he growled at you on Christmas. Yeah, that ain't right. Because he wouldn't sit with his dad. He was, yeah, for when he was sick. So I took him while his mom was at work because he didn't want to be with his dad, I guess. Because, he's like, I need a mom's love while I'm sick. So I took care of him, and now he got me sick and everything. Then he wants to growl at me. Yeah, it sounds like you got super, yeah. And I was lifting him back and forth to the room, back and forth out of the room and stuff. It was just too much. That's why I'm saying let this be just a flare up that goes away and not something. If it doesn't go away in like a week, I'm definitely going to have to call my doctor and see what the next step is going to be. Dang, Pika never showed up after we started reading that book, you guys. We done scared Pika away. We scared Greg away. We scared all the men away. Williams, I don't. He was already starting days in advance. Thank you, Sweetums. We started doing the stupid Purple Panties book. We reviewed chapter 1, and then after 2 and 3 were done, we were done. So we were just cracking up and making names and all this stuff. So we were talking. It wasn't like we were just goofing off, and I think people probably thought we were serious or something. I think we talked too much about that stuff in general for people to feel comfortable. And then, like I say, I gotta tell my niece, my sister, and my daughter, like, stay off, don't come on here when it's just voice. Because, like I said, that part, I'm not like that with them. I know other people could be like that with their family, but I'm like, nope, don't be hearing me talk this way. And they don't want to hear me talk that way either. They're like, ew. I wouldn't want to hear them talk that way either. So the only person I could do that with my older sister. And we were fine with that with each other because I guess we were just closest in age and stuff. Yeah. You ain't, yeah, but you were always like, what the hell is this? What did I walk into? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine them hearing that? Or just my stories and stuff that I tell. Oh my gosh. That's the worst ones. I don't think I'd mind them hearing me talk about something like in general that doesn't relate to me, but something that relates to me, oh heck no. Yeah. But so yeah, I try not to. But I'm just always some of the stuff I lived through is just so funny. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely aren't that type of family. Besides, like I said, me and my sister could tell each other's stories, but not really talk about all the time. Yeah, she said she came back in thinking we were done one time and had to hop right back out. I was like, dang. She thought it was safe. I don't see how mother and daughters could do that, but there's a lot that can. Maybe that's healthy. I don't know. Or even siblings. Oh yeah, I also had fried gator tail nuggets. Wow. That's why he asked me for it. He said it tastes like chicken. Because I said, does it taste like chicken? Siblings don't need to know each other that well, yeah. For real. But maybe one day I'll be able to tell you all the details of the story if I know. I don't know how I would just know he doesn't listen no more, so I could tell all the details. But he's probably listening every night to be like, if I ever see her, I'm gonna kill her. Well, that's not funny. That is not funny, but shit. Tastes like a crossbreed between chicken and pork, but it's delicious. I'm not going to lie. If you ever get it, a chance to, you need to try it. I don't think crocodile's ever gonna is a crocodile or alligator. Oh, gator. Either one. They're gonna be on my list to eat. Would you try it, Sweetums? No tie. Maybe a few. But if he's listening to each live, he will too. Believe me, the details if I put in the other details, he would definitely know it was him. Over 50 lives. Oh my gosh, I bet that. Oh, you would try it? Welcome back, Gina. Oh, regular buffalo wing sauce. Yeah, just, it's not. Those extra details he would definitely know, and extra details are so important too, though. Why does it say one's watching now? You lower it when more people come in. Yeah, as always, YouTube. That makes sense. But you're not. I've been hungry because we ate too early. Yeah, I know it says one. I'm telling you, just to reduce the numbers when it goes up for the final count. But I can tell more people are starting to listen to it back than before. So just remember that, everybody, when you're talking, more people are listening to it back after it's over. Oh, now it said 0 people. Now it just went up to one. thing. Usually when we talk, it goes up a little bit more. They better fix that. That's not right. Oh, you listen to it? Yeah. That's what I used to do in lives. Now I'm just so I don't care. I just don't care. And then when I don't care, then everybody's like, "Oh, you missed this," and I'm like, "Damn! I should have went and watched it." So have you tasted both crocodile and gator, Larry, or no, just the gator? I'm gonna put my head on the pillow. The whole gator tail, though. Why was that hidden? Oh, crocs are in Australia. Oh, I don't know. They can still sell meat, can't they? There's none in America, you're saying? Oh, I don't think I knew that part about it. I just thought they were in certain areas. I didn't know not in America at all. You will be shocked you will not know the difference. Gator tail is amazing. I want to know the difference between what? Chicken and gator? Geez, put a little char in it for me. Alligators are in America. And crocodiles are in Australia? Yeah, well, that's why I thought we had some here, but I didn't know they're mainly in Australia. Well, like I said, even if they were, I'm sure they sell the meat of the crocodile. Dang, next year I'm definitely gonna get a dessert because I'm like, I want a cupcake or something, damn it. All I had was the marshmallows, the big marshmallows, and some candy canes. I got other chocolate and stuff, but I wanted something different. I just saw your message. Let's review that. You learn something new every day. I miss going out for the Christmas candy, like after holiday candy sale. I used to always go in stores for that. But they don't ever reduce them too much lately. They'll reduce them for like 25%. It's like, what happened to the 50 or 75% off? I used to love the reduced aisle after holidays and Halloween and stuff. Can you believe before when I used to work at Rite Aid, after only Halloween, I think most of the other candy would be sold reducing, but Halloween would have so much candy left over that you had to basically, ring it up and price it out or whatever and throw it away. I was so sad when I saw all that damn candy just being thrown away. It's like that could go to kids that, are hungry and all that stuff. But I don't know if they still do that, but that sucked. Jesse, could be right. I was just guessing. What Jesse say? Oh, Sam's Club. Yeah, they just threw it away. And it was a lot. I was so sad. Only that the kids have sugared candy on Christmas, and while they did go hard, my teeth hurt and watching them. They were all upset when I said, "Go brush your teeth for the sixth time." Oh gosh. So what? You only let them have sugared candy on Christmas? So what did so all the rest of the year no sweet candy? What are you doing to them, Jesse? No candy for the kids? Just gator, no crocodile. Normally crocodile here in Florida, they are in salt water. It is complete difference. Oh, freshwater is much better when it's an alligator. Okay. I used to love yeah, after Halloween sales. One time I was one day late and all they had left was gum. Oh no. Yeah, why did people suddenly hop on all the sales? It didn't used to be like that. Yeah, I used to be able to go and get a lot of stuff and then just end up where there was hardly nothing left. It's like, how did people suddenly catch on? If the gator tail is pure muscle, all meat, no bone. Oh, wow. We have some crocodiles here in Florida, but not too many. Okay. They used to make special Halloween bags before and they would go on sale the next day, but now they just do it regular packaging. Oh, okay. Red and blue are gonna love them so candy as adults. Really? They're gonna be like 18 candy. Shoot. That's what I would be. Zero sugar candy in moderation. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess that's good. I just know I wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, it is good. I would be going to the corner store, sneaking my candy in any chance I got. Saving some money for the lunch. I don't know if they sell stuff in the lunchrooms anymore, but we used to be able to buy like ice cream and stuff in the lunchroom. Oh yeah, they sell it for sure. The Gator tastes better for some reason. It just does. Okay. Yeah, it does make sense. I'm just saying, me as a child and a teenager, I would have been getting my candy. So it's good if they're not. Maybe they won't have a sweet tooth. He said the croc doesn't taste good because it's in salt water and the gator's in fresh water. But I thought, wait, the gator's in fresh water. Is that what he said? Because I thought Florida is it Florida salt water? Florida's not salt water. Did he say fresh water? Let me go back. Different fresh water is much better. Oh, so it's fresh water. I don't know why I thought it was salt water. The Everglades is that salt or fresh? I don't know why I thought Florida was salt water. But the beaches are salt water then, right? They have jellyfish and all that. Can jellyfish be in fresh? Guess they can be in every water. You said not because you're making them. You think you would want that for the rest of your lives? I was ready for my kid to go. And now look, 10 years later, I'm back here with her. But I like my solitude too much. Hmm. Maybe they don't have jellyfish. I know I was in Virginia, then was in Florida. Maybe I just confused because I didn't even step in Florida's water because I was like, um, I thought it was salt water, and I don't. After I was in salt water for a little bit until I saw like jellyfish and stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm not being stung chilling out here. Okay, so it is salt water. That's what I thought. Why did jellyfish have to ruin going in water? I'm glad the first few times I went in the water, I didn't know about them. Jenny, what do you know about the swamp? She's probably Googling. Let me see. What was I gonna do? I gotta figure out some things like topics for these lives. Um, my mom said jellyfish hurt so bad. All I remember as a kid was her screaming, "Yeah!" And that's how I learned when I was in Virginia. I was chilling in the water. Some one went on somebody's face, and it wasn't even a big one, and they were screaming and stuff. I was like, "Oh, jellyfish are in this water? Hell no! I never stepped back in that water again." Do you remember in River Monsters when they caught those giant catfish with their bare hands? Yeah, I don't see how cat people could do catfish where they gotta go down there and grab them like that. They gotta go underwater, go in their little tunnel a little bit, and grab them out. Catfish are strong, so they really gotta have some muscle to get them through that water and up. Because I've only caught like little catfish and they're strong. I can't imagine a big giant one. When I was in school, we had to learn our lessons. Wait, what? Oh, you remembered from school? Shoot, I don't remember that stuff. I'll watch the Rona thing and the psychiatrist documentary by tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I thought we were about to be talking about some things tonight. Can you imagine someone threw? Oh my gosh! I know I see people throwing jellyfish on people. I would never talk to that person again. And they're getting stung in the process when they're doing that too. So they're dumb. I love fish as long as it ain't raw. Yeah. I can't name them all. Shoot. Can't do the president thing. Can't do none of that. Yeah, yeah. So young. You would remember them, you said? The names of all 50 states? First of all, usually if somebody asks me a question, I always blank out anyway. So if I were to have the answer to certain things, I blank out, and then when I try to retrieve it, it's going to be wrong because I have anxiety when somebody asks me questions. Unless it's about makeup, I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember that stuff we had to do. Doesn't matter if I did it in school, I still didn't remember it. Shoot. They do that. I've seen some clips where people throwing jellyfish at people. I don't know if it was on their face, but they were throwing them. Even if somebody threw a jellyfish and missed, I would still never talk to them because it's like, you're not about to be doing that to me. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought because I was on the beaches. Yeah. Larry, natural born smartass. Yeah. Really? You think? It sounds like I saw it in a horror movie or something. I'm trying to think, what do I remember from school? Nothing. I used to know my all the times tables, all that stuff. I used to know a lot up to high numbers. Now I don't even know the low numbers hardly. Oh yeah, you're talking about the jellyfish throwing, yeah. That's why I said I would never talk to them, even if they missed. It's the fact that they thought they could throw a jellyfish at me. Hell no. It's a prequel. It is a prequel to it. Yeah, it's a prequel to it. So, have you watched those movies? I mean, even if you haven't watched that movie, it doesn't touch too much on it. It's just has the clown from it on there, but not the original It, the remake of It. I didn't like the I didn't like the first remake. Like I said, I liked the series, The Welcome to Derry. The first couple episodes, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so stupid. But then because the kids act so well. I'm telling you, there's little cuties like they're how they have each of them looking like grown-ups. How they style their hair and stuff like that. especially this one little boy. Oh my goodness. But that part was way more appealing than like the whole show. But since they were good actors and they were just dressed like little grown-ups, that's what made it so much more interesting. Um, I mean, I think that's how they dressed back in the day. But it was like so cute, and then they could act. So that's what really made the series. The kids, because the kids could act very well. I saw the video where the dude was like, "I didn't know Chicago had an ocean." I was like, "It's the Great Lakes, both." Yeah. Oh, so you've never seen any of the It's? I didn't like the remake either. Stephen King's movies tend to be terrible. The remake was the remake Stephen King? I thought the original was Stephen King. I zoned out. Which movie? If it was it? Oh yeah, it's it. Jesse. We're talking about it. The scary clown. They always make him look stupid though, but I don't care. He's still scary. I watched the It's once and never again. Yeah, so this is just a series called Welcome to Derry, and it's a prequel to it. So it's supposed to be like how it all started, where it all started from, and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. Like I said, I got through it. It took a few episodes that it started getting good, and I haven't been able to watch anything. Nothing's been able to keep my attention besides that. So that shows it was somewhat good. Everything else I watch, I usually turn off within 5 minutes. They're so boring or stupid. I'm scared of clowns, shoot. But like I said, I still have my clown coin banks, and I gotta post the one that I took a picture of it today. My most recent one I got. I don't think he's scary at all. The ones I can't stomach are the Conjuring. He's scary just because of imagine a clown. If a clown walked up to you like that, you wouldn't be scared. Shoot. I'll be scared. Yeah, no, I'm scared of clowns. I'm scared of anything that I can't see your true face to read your face, because I read faces, so no thank you. And he got those teeth, and you know he's gonna kill you. Nah. Even just how he looks without the makeup and stuff is scary to me. Yeah, no. No thank you. You're there to play kids. I'm scared of normal sized men. I wouldn't be terrified of a clown if I met one on the street. Well, they would be normal sized men in a clown outfit. Oh, you said you would be terrified of clothes. So you said you wouldn't be. But in the movie, no. Yeah, I wouldn't. The movie scares me because I think I'm scared of clowns. And I don't like ever seeing a clown in person or anything like that. Heck no. And then even how clowns originated. Clowns didn't just originate by, oh, somebody's trying to do happy clowns. Clown makeup was more of like a Native American tribe thing where they would put that clown makeup on to basically welcome in demons and stuff. So if you think about where the clown makeup came from in the first place, it's scary. So no, thank you. Even that doesn't mean wear a clown mask and jump scare me. I don't know. I know it was tribes. I'm not sure if it was exactly Native American. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it was. But just in case, it was back in the day. Tribes used to do that. Like I said, because they believed in welcoming in demons into their bodies and stuff, so they could exercise them out. You know. Yep. That's why I think I. That's when I heard that I'm like, oh yeah, no, thank you. I'm really scared of clowns now. Man, I can't believe all I got is pickles to eat if I wanted to eat something. Maybe a tuna fish sandwich. Ew. Uh, why would you welcome in? Well, I think that's the big thing of. I think that's just there's tradition to always cleanse something in a lot of tribes, and that's usually how they try to. They feel like they feel safer that way because they have them fighting it in a control thing where it just won't randomly go to them. It's like let's clear these out in this one with this one. They would be dancing around and stuff. Clear it all out, and then I think they felt like the days after didn't have like evil things for a while. So welcome it in, get rid of it, so you don't got to deal with it. Random attack, basically. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know why they did, but that's what I'm assuming. It's a lot of soul sex. What? What did you say, Sweetums? It's like a soul sex toy. What is like a soul sex toy? Did I miss something? Sweetums, you gotta tell me what you mean with that. What? I'm lost. I'll believe you for now. I got goosebumps. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sort of like just dating a man. And some women, unfortunately. Oh, you don't like jump scares either, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. That's why you will get slapped or something just by my reaction. You're gonna get a fist somewhere. I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me get scared first. I'm gonna end up hurting someone if they did that to me. I don't think I would be like, oh. I think I would hit first. You would be fun in a horror movie. Why did that get hidden? What the heck? I don't understand. Alright, you guys, I'm about to hop off here and try to eat my snack before I fall asleep because I'm hungry. Thank you guys for coming in. And yeah, if there was some good movies, I wish. Yeah. I like haunted houses, but sometimes they trap you and it's not good. But thank you guys for coming in and joining me. Sorry the day was so sucky for some. Like I said, mine wasn't so great either, but I got by. And I'll probably be on tomorrow. Um yeah, so good night. Once again, thank you. If you guys are watching the replay, hit the like button before you leave. The bah humbug sweetums again. But no, Merry Christmas. Next year will be better. We'll have it better prepared. We'll be better prepared. It won't be NyQuil your day out. So we'll do better. We're here. Alright, you guys, good night.